Hello! Welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to do a very simple makeup look, more natural base, but also that has good coverage and is good for the summer. So this is what I basically do every day. So I'm going to walk you through everything. It's not going to be a totally in-depth one. I can do a totally in-depth one if that's what you guys want. But it's just going to be kind of basic. It might be a little bit long. I'm going to try to cut it down a little bit so it's not like an hour-long video. But yeah, so I'll walk through very basically what I'm doing. So first, I'm going to start off with sunscreen because that's what you should be wearing every day. Even though I'm not going to be going outside much today, it's always good to have just to protect your face. So my favorite one I like right now is the Innisfree. I'm gonna have to flip this video, I just realized. The Innisfree Daily UV. It has no white cast and I really like it and it's always worked out for me. So I'm just gonna put that on. I have a mirror right here, so if I look this way, I'm looking at my mirror. My bangs are kind of in the way now. A little bit on the neck. And it feels really nice. And it doesn't smell like sunscreen. I mean, it doesn't have that distinct smell of like sunscreen when you're going to the beach and putting that on. So that's what I like about it, because sometimes I just hate the smell of like sunscreen. But this one doesn't have that smell. Okay, so I'm gonna go. Okay, so next I'm going to start with my base. And one thing I always like to start off with first is a orange color corrector. I think that's what they're called. This is the, I can't even pronounce it, so I'm just going to show it. I like this one. It's not too orange. I put it only under my eyes because, I don't know, you can't really tell on the camera, but I do have some dark circles. And I've always found that this does help putting it like with that, the dark circles. So I'm going to put some of that on. Okay, so then I'm going to blend it out with a wet beauty blender. Just warm this up with some warm water and it'll expand right up. And just squeeze out any excess water. You just want it nice and damp. And that'll help blend out everything, make it look natural. Okay, see? You don't always have to go with the foundation. I'm going with the foundation today because my acne is a little bit worse. It's getting worse these past few days and I just want more coverage to cover that up, especially on camera. So I'm going to go in this foundation. It is in the shade, if I can find it, I have no idea. I think it's a neutral. Oh, right here. Light neutral 140. It's not totally my color. You can't really tell from the bottle, but it's kind of, I don't know. It's not my color. So that's why I use other things to make it look natural on me. So I'm just going to put a little bit, literally, that's really all you need. Okay, so I'm going to take this and I'm just going to put a little bit on my beauty blender and I'm just going to blend that out across my face. It's just a very light coating across my face. And what else I like about this foundation, it does have SPF as well. I think it's only 25, so it's not going to last you too long, but it is there and I do like it. Okay, so I just opened a window to see if I can get more natural light on my face. I don't know how that's gonna help. So let me know how you like the lighting. I'm not sure if I like it like this, because maybe it'll help show more detail, or if you liked it how it was before. I'm gonna leave it like this for a little bit, and if it's causing me problems, I'll switch it back. Okay, so I put just a very like covering of that on my face, and I'm gonna go in with concealer. So this was in my last video, but I always use it every day. It's a Bye Bye Under Eye in the shade Light C. So cool toned. Okay, so I'm just gonna put this under my eyes, on some blemishes, just places where I like having it. It's just whatever. I'm kind of rambling off right now. I put on quite a bit. So I'm just gonna go and blend this in with my beauty blender. And yep, that's it. And with light tapping motions. Wow. Looks good. Okay, so I blend that all out. And yeah. Okay, so next I'm gonna go in with, let me see if I can find it. Oh, you know what I forgot? Completely forgot about primer. This is what I do usually every morning. I go with my e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. It's very popular. I haven't gotten it until like 2 weeks ago. And I tried it. I'm like, actually it works really well. So I completely forgot to use it today, but you don't need a primer. Some people really like it because it helps your makeup stick better for long coverage. So I'm not going to be wearing makeup for too long today. It's really not necessary. It's just a nice addition that just helps you. So this one's a good one. And then you could pick it up from literally any drugstore, any store. Okay, well, back on topic. Okay, so I'm going to go in with blush. I really like this one. It's the Floratint. It's Benetint. That's the really popular one. But I realized Benetint isn't my shade. The Benetint was more of like a deep red rosy color. And for my skin, I need more of like an orangey-ish, like with more orangey undertones. Not like a strong red color. And this one just fit me better. And I always notice, why does makeup never look good on me? It's because I was choosing the wrong colors for my skin tone. And if you're having the same problems, maybe trying a different colors with different undertones and seeing which one works better for you. And sorry if I keep on cutting and switching the angles because I keep on getting calls. And so I had to take my phone out and answer the call. But I'm trying my best here. So I'm going to take it out and I'm using this little pad from Flower Nose to blend it out. I just like it better than a brush because the only brush I have for blush is really big, and I feel like it's just too much for my face and spreading it everywhere, and I feel like I have more control with this. So I'm going to take it, I'm going to put it right here. I'm just going to do one dot at a time because this dries actually pretty fast. So I'm just going to put it there. I'm going to blend it out. And for my, I've noticed I just like having it like that, keeping it. Because some people just will keep it up here, some will keep it right here, but I actually like it both. And I like my blush pretty light. I'm not a huge fan of heavy blush on myself, so I'll just keep it pretty light. There you go. Nice. And do the same on the other side. Oh, that was kind of low. You always want to be very quick with this one. And I do like this one too because you can use it literally all over your face. So if you want like a matching like color, like having lips, I'm not sure if it cheeks and maybe eyes. I'm not sure if you can put it on your eyes. You probably can, but if you want that, you can do that. And that's what I like about it. Because there's some cheek stains people put it on the lips, and if it doesn't specifically say you can put it on your lips, I wouldn't suggest doing it because it may have a chemical in it that you can use on your face but not near your mouth area. So whenever, always check it says lips as well. And I do like this one. I'm just going to put a little bit on. Just a little bit before I put on my other stuff. Okay. And then I'm going to do another part of my blush. I like having multiple blushes. Oh my god, I have a hair on me. There. This one I showed in my last video. It's a Flower Nose blush in the shade Paradise Poet. And it's very gorgeous if you look at it. Super gorgeous. And I like this color, super light, and so I'll use this on top of it because, I don't know, I like it. It doesn't really do too much, but I feel like it does something. I don't know. Okay, well that's good. I don't really need any more. I need to stop putting more on. Just a little bit on the nose. I got the tip. There we go. Okay, so, yeah, we can move on. Okay, so next I'm going to go on to powder. You can do a translucent powder, but I like doing this pink powder. And when I do powder, I'll put on the tiniest bit. I'm not a huge fan of very heavy powder because I do want my face just to look glowy and dewy, but not excessively. So that's why I do powder. And I'll just run around. And I love this one because it has this nice powder puff. It's nice. So I'm just going to very lightly pat it on my face. I like doing it all over my whole face because my whole face honestly needs powder. You can just put on areas where you think you need it, like under your eyes, on your nose, around your nose, to your forehead, wherever you feel like you need it. I'm going to put a bit on my neck because since this is pink blush, I mean not pink blush, pink powder, it kind of gives my face like a kind of pinky-ish tone. And helps like neutralize anything else colors on my face, which helps make that foundation that I said was in my skin tone actually look like my skin tone. Okay, so that's it for this one. There's a bunch of other drugstore products that would work that aside from what I'm using now. If you want me to do a video going to the drugstore and showing you products that I would recommend from the drugstore, since I've been doing makeup for a long time and I didn't have the money to be going to high-end places and getting makeup, I can definitely do a video like that and I would definitely enjoy it. Okay, now aside from the ramble, we're gonna move on. If I can find it. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna go in with the highlighter. This is also from Flower Nose. Super gorgeous. This is in the shade Midnight Swing. Moonlight Swing, actually. And it's super pretty. Put a lot of product in here. It's a, what do you call it? A cream? Liquid. Now I'll just put, you can put it up here. I like putting it here. It all comes down to preference. I've just tested other areas my whole life, and I like this one the most, right next to my eye. And I'll just pat it with my fingers. You can also do a powder blush. I mean, not powder blush, powder highlighter. That also works. There's a bunch of good highlighters out there. You don't really need it. And I don't really put it anywhere on my nose because I do have a pretty tall nose, and I don't want to accentuate that as much anymore. Because since it's already tall and protruding so much from my face, I don't really want to highlight that. But you can just put some right here, and you can also put some right here, depending on where you want it. You could just put it here. You could put it your whole length. Depends on your nose shape and what you like. Okay. 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 Now for the eyes. So I have two palettes that I like using, these two. This is a newer one that I got. I'm not sure exactly what makeup look I'm going to do today. So these are the two palettes. Super gorgeous. Let's see. Okay, I have an idea. So I'm going to take just a brush like this. I'm going to take this one right here, the lightest one. I'm going to put that on my brush. I'm just going to put it right on my lid right here. Just blend it through. Like that. It's super light. I like it. I'm going to take the same color and I'm just going to put it right under my eye. Like that. Do the same thing for the other side. This color. It's a nice light cool pink. A lot of these colors are cool colors, which I do like. It does work well for me. Like that. Okay. So next I'm going to take this palette and I'm going to take this more deeper pink right here. Pinkish, kind of purple honestly, right down to that side. And I'm going to take it and I'm going to put it right here. And I'm just going to blend that up a little bit. So I'm going to do like a nice little arc. I'm a huge super light eye makeup person. So I'm going to put like the tiniest bit on my brush. You may be different. I could do a more bolder look someday if you want me to. I definitely want to film Adriana Lima makeup tutorial sometime in the future because I've always wanted to try and show it out. So if you want to see that, definitely let me know in the comments. So I'm going to go back in with that shade and I'm just going to add a little bit more. Super simple. It's hard to tell on camera, but I'm not sure. That's fine. Okay. Then I'm gonna head back to this palette. Ouch, my elbow. And I'm gonna take this dark purple. I mean, it's kind of similar to that color we just used. It's just more of a deeper brown. It has like brown in it. And I'm going to take some of it and just put it under my eye right next to my waterline right here. Just like that. And you may not have the same colors as me. Just if you want to recreate this eye look, then try to pick colors as similar as possible or in the same kind of tone range. Oh wow. Okay. Lastly, I'm going to go in with the brown and I'm going to kind of use it as like an eyeliner. So I literally cannot see what I'm doing. I'm going to show you on this eye. Oh my god, this is so uncomfortable. I gonna take it right on my lash line. Hold it really close. And then blend it out towards the corner, because I don't really want a harsh line towards the corner. And I've always liked how Marilyn Monroe did her eyeliner, so I'm gonna take a little bit more and put it right on the middle of my lash line, kind of extend it up to where I get that doe eye, I guess. I think she had a kind of doe eye. I'm gonna get something like that. That. And then I'm gonna, for my liner, I'm gonna pull it downwards, because I'm just following my line of my eye. You could do a cat eye and pull it up a little bit, but I personally like pulling it down, kind of like a doggy liner. So I do this with my eyes open and pull it down from the natural line of my eye. Like that. Nice. And if you want, you can take a little bit and put it on your lower lash line. I don't like putting a lot, just put a tiny bit. There we go. Beautiful. I'm going to do the same thing on the other eye. You may not be able to see this one as much because I'm going to be looking at my mirror. So again, I'm taking that brown and I'm going to put it really close to my lash line. Then I'm going to blend it out towards the middle of my eye, the corner. Like that. I'm going to take a little bit more, accentuate that middle part of my eye. Like that. I'm going to take more and then drag that liner down, following the line of my eye, like that. I'm going to take the rest on here. Oh, ow. Go on that lower lash line, like that. And that's the eyes. Well, actually, no, we're not finished. I'm going to go back to this palette, and I'm going to use this, what do you call this? Glitter. And I'm going to put a little bit on the brush. I'm going to put it in the corner of my eyes right here. It's hard to see on camera, but it's super pretty. I don't know if you can tell. Ooh, nice and pretty. Like that. Just a nice little accent to your eye. And that's the eyeshadow. Okay. So for lashes, this is an optional step, but I am going to curl my lashes. So I already have pretty long lashes, but I do like curling them sometimes. Like that. Nice. Oh, excuse the garage door. Might have to pause the video in a second. So for my lashes, this drugstore one, I love it. It's so good. This is like the only, that's a lie. This is my favorite mascara. Like, you do not need to go expensive on mascara. The drugstore has some of the best ones. And this one I really like. I always like those. Long wear. Has a long wear. It's very good. And this is my favorite brush, especially for my longer eyelashes. I noticed that it doesn't clump as much. So I'm gonna take it and just put it on my lashes. Okay. So I'm gonna go on with this again on the other side. And you do not need mascara if you don't want it. I like it because I always feel like it's just nice accessory to my makeup. And if you do want to have the kind of look but don't want to put on a full dark mascara, I do have some options. So there's this, you can opt for a brown mascara. This is one from Flower Nose, a dark brown, more natural looking. This is in the shade brown. Or you could even, here, opt for a clear mascara. This is Lash. So this is from CoverGirl. I got it from the drugstore. I like wearing this when I'm about to go swimming or going out where I can't wear makeup. And it's a really nice and adds some like darkness to your lashes without actually being a full mascara. And it's easy to clean off at the end of the day. So that's two options you have if you don't want to wear mascara. Or you could just not wear mascara altogether. Up to you. No one's here to shame me. For my lips, I'm going to use two products. I'm going to start off with this lip tint, Bitten Lip Stain actually. It's in the color Play. My friends got this for me and I actually really like it. It's pretty dark, so I only use a very tiny bit. And I'll just blend it out with my finger. Hold on. Like that. I'll just blend that out where I need it. Nice. That's it on my lips. And this doesn't come off. I love it. It just doesn't move. And then I'm going to go in with the Flower Nose Lip Lacquer. I'm not sure exactly how to pronounce it. And then the color Alice. It's a very light color. So it's basically like a gloss. Very pretty. Voila! I'm finished, and that's the finished look. Let me know if you have any questions down in the comments, and if you made it this far, comment down what makeup look you want to see next, any critiques you have, or you can just comment a yellow heart. Okay? So you guys have a great day. I hope you enjoyed the video. And if you liked it, like the button, hit the like button. And if you want to see more content from me, I do ASMR and makeup content, then consider subscribing and hitting that notification bell. I love you guys. Goodbye.